one of the other principles we talk about is growth, and you are a growth company. You've done phenomenally well. Talk to us about how you think about growth. How important is it for a company to be always thinking about growth? What does growth look like? Is there a balance between growth and precision? Can you do both? Love your perspective on that.
My mantra is if you're not growing, you're dying. Like it's kind of that level of extreme. And growth can come, and it doesn't have to be revenue growth or profit growth or employee growth or whatever the metric that you want to move is. It could be personal growth. It could be growth and spirituality. It could be all kinds of different things, right? But for us, I think if you're not growing, you're slowly dying. That's kind of what nature's laws tell us. So we're going to follow that in our days. We're extremely conscious that we need to also kind of create momentum that leads to growth in the business. So investing in marketing, making sure we're close to customers, innovating the product. That's really how we see a lot of the growth come in the base business. And I think the other thing, going back to what we were saying on like, what does the future look like and how does that kind of come to life before, the other piece for us in terms of growth is we've gone from a business that has grown organically over the past 10 years, let's say, or 9 years. And now we're focused on lots of acquisitions. So we completed our first acquisition about 4 months ago. We have another couple acquisitions close to closing in the pipeline. Hopefully get those across the line. And we think that the acquisition path helps us continue to grow in ways on the personal side of saying, hey, I know how to do mergers and acquisitions. I know how to finance deals. And now let's put that kind of skill to work and grow that skill. But it also grows the customer base. It grows the revenue base, grows the profit base of the company. It grows the diversity of the company, of where we're getting our funds from, and gives us an opportunity to go down south as well and execute in the U.S. Like a couple of the opportunities that we're looking at are in the U.S., which is another avenue of growth. So to me, it's so core to my own identity, my co-founder's identity, and what we do in the business that it's top of mind. I'm pretty impatient, so I bias to action all the time on stuff, and I try to get people to move. I need to be, have that balance of not bulldozing everyone in the business to go at the pace that I want to go all the time, which I'm sure you can relate to, but. It's super fundamental to us, and to the point that our one of our core values is hungry for improvement. So it's just what are we doing together to grow the business and grow ourselves.